So I was looking for my Jurassic Park t-shirt, you know, to film the review for this book. I couldn't find it, so it's gonna be this one. And yes, that's actually my pajama. Hello all, what's up? Hope you're good. So today I'm gonna talk about the Extinction Trials by S.M. Wilson. So I found out about this book because someone posted something on Twitter. I really cannot remember who, but look what's written here: The Hunger Games meets Jurassic Park. So I was like, do I need more? No. This is obviously a YA fantasy sci-fi dystopian kind of book, and it was rated on GoodReads 4.12 by 528 people, and personally I gave it a 5 stars. All along the book you're gonna follow two point of views: Storm Chaser, I love her name, I don't know why, and Lincoln. So they're living on Earthasia, where they have food rations, water ration and everything. They don't even have a home. So Lincoln lives with his family in the cave. Some other people have houses, but they have to share it with some other people. Like if they're working during the day, the people that works at night will sleep during the day when they're at work, etc. You know what I mean? Like, and so that's why it's a dystopian thing, because not everyone has everything they need, so they don't have healthcare and everything. So the only thing they can do is to risk everything to earn everything. Every year there is like a mission, so they're sending people to Pyloria. I say Pyloria or Pyloria. It's up to you actually. But they're sending people there with a mission, so usually it was like finding new food resources, etc. But this year they have to grab the T-Rex, the Pterosaurus, and the Velociraptor's eggs as well, because they need place. They need somewhere where to live, they need somewhere where they can grow everything, you know, to nourish everyone, to survive. And the idea is the destruction of the dinosaurs. And they're gonna live the adventure of their life, because yes, dinosaurs, you have the good dinosaurs, but you have the very, very dangerous one. As I said at the beginning, I gave it a 5 stars, and you know, the fact that it says The Hunger Games meets Jurassic Park, I totally understand why. I don't totally agree with. Jurassic Park, obviously, I mean, dinosaurs, you don't need anything else to compare to Jurassic Park. People living there, they need to go on an island where the dinosaurs are. But Hunger Games, actually the people that will go on the trials, that will go on the island on Pyloria to try to earn healthcare, food, etc., housing, they had a choice, they're volunteers. So I don't see the Hunger Games in it. I see it because of what they're gonna win at the end, but it's not all about it. Like, it's not like a curse. You can decide to go, you can decide not to go. It's up to you if you want to risk everything or not. And all along the book, I felt more of a Terra Nova vibes. I don't know if you've seen that show, but I loved it. I cried when they decided not to continue with it because it wasn't that successful. I was like, what the heck, seriously. But yeah, so for sure I need dinosaurs in my life. I need more dinosaurs in my life. I'm pretty sure I was like a dinosaur in a previous life, or paleontologist, I don't know, but I needed to read this one. Why did I love the book so much? First, dinosaurs. Second, dinosaurs. 3, dinosaurs. Okay, let's be a little bit serious. I'm gonna try to share my love for this book with you. First, when you open the book, you read the first page, you're gonna step in a totally different world and you're gonna picture it, because you've all watched Jurassic Park. Even if you haven't, you probably have seen some pictures somewhere. You know how it looks like, you know how dinosaurs look like. It's very easy to picture everything because we all know everything about it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know the technology, you don't know the clothes and everything, but you can imagine that. When the rest, you already seen it somewhere, so you know. It was easy to imagine Pyloria or Earthasia as a copy of Jurassic Park, like, and when I say copy, it's not in a bad way. It's not like it's fake. I mean, it's fake. It's not like it's a bad copy of it. You can just picture everything. For me, the setting was strong, and it was really like I could imagine myself in that world thanks to previous movies or series, but also because the author writing was vivid and very like picturable. Is that even a word? I really believed everything in the book. I believe that everything could be possible except for some details. For instance, they just discovered DNA and I was like, how come you just discovered DNA? So I feel like we missed some details about their evolution in a time because they're living at the same time as the dinosaurs. But was it always the case, or was it like in Terra Nova because they traveled from the present to the past? You know what I mean? I think I needed more of that to understand how come they just discovered DNA, if you see what I mean. So yeah, I needed to know a little bit more about that to understand it better, but it didn't stop me from enjoying this book. I really loved that book, and it wasn't just about dinosaurs, it was about obviously survival, also family, friends, betrayal and trust. So it was also deeper than just like putting all dinosaurs together. I really love the two main characters, how they were like super curious about each other and everything. And keep that in mind, this is not a love story. There is something, but this is not about the love story. This is 100% about survival, betrayal and trust. So don't think there's gonna be like a very cheesy romance in it. I mean, dinosaurs. Ugh. And other warning, don't expect it to be like Hunger Games. Even if it says on the cover, you might be disappointed if you're really into Hunger Games kind of dystopian thing with no choices and everything. So yeah. But for me, Lincoln and Storm Chaser relationship wasn't like overshadowing all the twists and the plot, etc., which I really appreciate. That's why I'm telling you, this is not a love story, this is survival. I really loved how they evolved from the beginning to the end. You can see that even if they're not actually kids, they're growing up in the story. They're like trying to figure out what's actually happening, how the world can manipulate people, because it's a lot about like, it's dystopian, so there is a lot of politics involved in that, and that was a very interesting side. I really love the writing, so the author did an amazing job. I could picture everything, even the feathers on some dinosaurs. So yeah, if you didn't know, they were in that reptilian. I mean, looking wise, you know what I mean? Like, they had feathers. It was a fast-paced, page-turner kind of book. I ate that book in no time. I fell in love with the story from page one. That's incredible. But that also maybe because I'm a dinosaur fan. I love dinosaurs, and you get that? But never mind. So yeah, I really love dinosaurs. I really believe we need more dinosaurs in our life, and was kind of action-packed. I miss some details, like when they're on Peloria, spoiler free, no worries. They have to survive, so they're surrounded by dangerous dinosaurs. And you don't feel that urge, you don't feel like they're scared all the time, because they're actually gonna sleep. And how do you know you're gonna wake up alive or with your whole body? You know what I mean? Like, and I just needed to feel that urge, that scary scene a bit more. But I get it, this is a YA, so you can make it as gore or hardcore as a book for adults. So I get it, but I miss it in some way. A little bit more would have been perfect. I'm trying to express myself properly so you can understand. I wanted the story to be a bit more intense, so I was stressed. I was already kind of stressed at some point, but I wanted it to be all the time, because this is survival. This is not just playing with dinosaurs. You have to survive, and I just wanted to feel a bit more of that. I think that I'm clear now. I hope so, please. Maybe that expression is better. Constantly being on the edge. I don't feel like I should say anything more about this book because it really starts from the beginning. So if I try to explain the first 20 pages, it's gonna be full of spoilers, so I don't want it. I think that you don't have to love dinosaurs to enjoy this book, but you should really don't mind them, because if you hate dinosaurs kind of story, if you hate Jurassic Park, if you hate Dinotopia, Terra Nova, or whatever, maybe you shouldn't give this book a try. Just don't waste your time if you're not into that, and you know, leaving a bad review somewhere. I just find it useless, but never mind, that's just me. And look at the cover. I don't know if I showed you that properly. Like, it's reptilian. I really love it. Yeah, and this is actually Storm Chaser. If you were wondering, this is not a beast. This, she obviously doesn't look like a dinosaur, you know what I mean. I'm actually reading the second one, which is with a dinosaur on the cover. And this is the second one, so I'm on page 207 out of almost 400. And I'm showing you that, but by the time I will upload this video, I will probably finish this book. I think it's gonna be a trilogy, but I'm not sure. But the covers, look at the covers, they're just gorgeous. And yeah, I'm living my life like I'm in the middle of dinosaurs. I'm like the happiest. If you love dinosaurs, if you love survival kind of story, dystopian, if you love a book that's action-packed, a page turner, everything, you should give this book a try. I'm the happiest. We all need more dinosaurs in our life, like. So that's it, Walls. I finished reviewing this one. It was a very light kind of review because I didn't want to make it too like strict or anything, because this is just a very enjoyable book. So I didn't want you to overthink it. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you're doing okay, that you're enjoying your read, that you're surviving this heat and everything. So thank you for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up and see you soon. Take care. Bye.